like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth off LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, look in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yeah, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys, man. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments section, man. Press 1 if you guys can hear me in the comments, man. Salute to everybody that's tapping in this morning. Y'all know what it is, man. And don't forget, man, to click the link pinned at the top of the comment section, man. And subscribe to the podcast show. Y'all can hear me? All right, we good. Subscribe to the podcast show. We got a live show coming for y'all tonight on the podcast show. Make sure you guys are subscribed. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section. And don't forget, we will have 5 live shows on the podcast every single week. So we appreciate all y'all that's going to tap in. If y'all not subscribed to the podcast show, make sure y'all do so. We'll have 5 live shows for you guys every single week on the podcast show. So make sure you guys tap in. There's a live show tonight. You understand what I'm saying? That's on the podcast show. Now, let's get into this video, man. As Katt Williams, man, bro, Katt's not letting up on Puff, man. So Katt Williams came out, basically, you know, let me say this. It's been a lot of talk around this 1,000 bottles of baby oil stuff with Diddy. You know, it's been a lot of people that's been asking, why is people so worried about the baby oil? What's the problem with the baby oil? A lot of people are complaining about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that, you know, people are so focused on the baby oil. My personal thoughts on it was this, man. I think that they magnified that in the findings of the feds because of the simple fact that they wanted to show that this was some abnormal activity going on with that much bottles of baby oil, plus all of the different sex toys, plus the drugs, plus the guns, plus all of these things. I think they're trying to put it together to show that, look, this stuff was all happening. We can prove that there was the freak offs, but we can also prove that there was the drugs, there was the you know, the threatening, there was the violence, all of these things. They're trying to add up together. So when they say, man, this guy had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, he's using it as lubricants. This is I think that's the reason why they're laying that out, because when they go to court and the prosecution has to lay out all of the evidence, I think people will understand better why they keep saying that. But then Katt Williams said something. And a lot of people have been trying to say this, and I don't know. This is something that I think that we're going to have to find out when this case goes to court, because you know that the feds probably have had this thing tested. And that is, Katt Williams is now saying that he believes that Diddy had the bottles of baby oil spiked with some type of drugs that would subdue the victims that he had in the freak offs, meaning that would, you know, some type of drug that would. Now listen, these are unfounded accusations, and the only way that it's going to be proven is if, when this case goes to court, if the prosecution comes out and they say, hey, look, this is, we tested that baby oil, and this is what our doctors found that was contaminated inside that baby oil. If they find anything that was inside that baby oil and they bring it to the trial, Now that's going to flip this entire thing on its head, and then that's going to make the 1,000 bottles of baby oil stuff look even more, diabolical, I should say, in this situation. Or it could just be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Just got a lot of baby oil because that's how he rock. You know, he want to make sure he keep it. There's so many people that's coming to the parties and stuff like that, and that's doing all of these crazy type of things. He just want to keep it like that. So I think that that's why. But I want you guys to hear what Katt Williams said. He went in again. We already talked about how he went in on Diddy's lawyer because Diddy's lawyer came out for no reason. And I'm gonna say this again. I think Diddy needs to fire that lawyer. And I'm gonna do a live show tonight on that on my podcast show. And I suggest everybody subscribe to the podcast show. The link is pinned at the top of the comments because I'm going to live on there tonight on the podcast. And I'm going to do a live show on there. And I want to talk about, like, in depth, why Diddy need to fire that lawyer he had, because I don't have no faith and confidence in that lawyer. The way his lawyer is moving around and acting, his lawyers were acting very, very, very irresponsible. The lawyer's acting, he's saying way too much for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You're getting ready to try to go into a major case, and you're out here doing documentaries that's trying to tear your client down. Why would you do that? Why would you be out here doing these type of documentaries that are built to tear your client down? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me that he's doing those documentaries. It doesn't make any sense that he's talking this much to the media, that he's putting this much out there. And so all of these statements and things he's saying can be used back against him when they go to court. I don't think that's smart at all. I think that's very unintelligent for Diddy's lawyer to do that. I think that is very unintelligent for his lawyer to do that. And I think his lawyer have lost his damn mind saying some of the things and doing some of the things he's doing. So I'm going to have a complete podcast show about that. You understand what I'm saying? Tonight. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to have a complete podcast show about that tonight. Amazing Grace, get off your knees. You understand what I'm saying? Respectfully, get off your knees. Don't come in my chat room with that foolishness. If you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to click the video. See, this is what I want to tell you guys, right? If you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to click the video. You force yourself to come in here and listen to what I say. I'm going to say what I want to say on my channel. I'm a grown-ass man. You understand what I'm saying? Let me repeat that again. I'm a grown-ass man. If you don't like what a grown-ass man say on his channel, change the channel. It's different things you can listen to. That's why at home, if you can afford cable, you have so many channels. So if you don't like one show, you just click and watch another show. Let me ask you a question. Who goes to a restaurant they don't like and continuously complain about the food? Make it make sense. Shut the hell up. Who goes to a restaurant they don't like when they have options to go to a restaurant that they like, to eat food that they like, and continuously complain about what they eating in a restaurant that they keep going to, that they claim they don't like the food in? You don't make any sense whatsoever. So sit down and shut the hell up. You're not going to change me from saying what the hell I want. Point blank, period. The bottom line is, I want to talk about this. If you don't like it, take your ass down the street around the corner. You won't be missed. Point blank, period. Now, back to what I was saying, respectfully. So, Katt Williams, like I said, he came out and he was cooking on this baby oil stuff. And I've seen a lot of people in the last couple of days try to bring this type of narrative and thing up about the baby oil. Some people are trying to push a narrative that the baby oil potentially could have been spiked with something. But now that Katt Williams has said this, and I'm going to play for you guys where Katt Williams said this. Now that he has said this, this has really turned people and made a lot of people, you understand what I'm saying, feel a certain way about the baby oil and stuff now. And like I said, it's only going to be found out when they go to court. All of this evidence right now probably has been suppressed. So when you get to court, if that is true, if any of this stuff with the baby oil and all this stuff is true, you're not going to find out until the court case, until they reveal the evidence in court. Now, they may have to reveal the findings to the defense so the defense can put up a proper defense and a proper, you know what I'm saying, argument against the evidence, because you do have to show evidence that you collect, I guess, in the case. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm just telling you guys, man, you guys, I don't know what's wrong with people on YouTube or why all these people out here capping or whatever like that. It is what it is, man. You can be upset as you want to be, bro. You can be mad. You can do what you want to do. But don't get mad at me based off of what Katt Williams said. I want to talk about what he said. Because why would he just come out and say that, even if it was jokingly? Why would he say, hey, man, you know, they spiked that baby oil to subdue people? Because people have been running with that. Now, again, you can say this, but once it gets to court, we're going to find out what the real is. Now, I want y'all to hear what Katt Williams had to say.
You probably got it at Costco. Costco hit right back. We don't even smell, baby. We be having a real conversation about some real shit. Oh, not $1,000. It ain't that much ass shit in the world. Everybody know that. This dumbass lawyer said, you probably got it at Costco. Costco hit right back. We don't even smell, baby. They put the drugs in the baby oil. You thinking you getting a massage, bitch? You can't even get up. That's why God gave me eczema. I can't even use, baby. Thank you, Jesus. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth about me. I got one of the ashiest assholes ever to be seen.
So that's what Katt Williams had to say. Katt Williams basically said that he believes that Diddy spiked the baby oil with drugs. Now, I've heard a lot of people saying this, but that is unfounded accusations until it's proven in a court of law. Now, again, you know, when the feds pick up all that stuff, they're going to test that stuff and see what is inside of, you know, that oil, if it's anything that is, you know, that's not supposed to be there or things like that. They're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They're literally going to talk about that in the courthouse if that's true. You know what I'm saying? And so, listen, you have to understand one thing. You have other people that have been around Diddy. And see, this is the thing this is where factual information comes in. And, you know, people going to get mad and whatever, but I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about this because this is not like the first time people are saying this. You have had people, right, that was with Puff, right, that have admitted to spiking bottles. I'm gonna say this again. The rapper Mark Curry, who was signed to Bad Boy, went on the Art of Dialogue YouTube channel. Shout out to my boy Art of Dialogue. And he basically told Art of Dialogue on his YouTube channel that they spiked bottles. He literally said this. So people saying, oh man, y'all capping and shit like that. Bro, this is not out of the realm of just, oh, y'all hating. No, I'm talking about dudes that was with Diddy on a regular basis, right? He said that in an open interview. You don't think the feds talked to him and asked him what they spiked in those drinks? So this dude went out and admitted this. Now, again, I'm going to play that for y'all, too. And y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in here. Because catch this thing, I'm coming out here just saying shit, bro. Point blank, period. Now, listen up.
I want to get your opinion. You know, you was around Puffy, you was on Bad Boy. You know, looking at this lawsuit, Cassie, she claims that her and Diddy had freak-on sessions. where they would get a male.
You talking about the freak off session where they used to do in the studio and all of that over different entertainers' houses and stuff? Where they be having them parties where they won't invite you to? And they be like, we having a party tonight, but this ain't your kind of party. You be like, yeah, I ain't going. I don't want to go. Freak off parties, when you go in there, they be, yo, let me tell you something. We used to go in the club. We go into the nightclub, right? And we go and get to the VIP. All of these girls come around the VIP, and they just be standing there. And like, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to get back with you. We got to rewind this back. We used to go to when we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right?
Now, see, this is the thing. Now, watch this. Now, he's putting himself in the play. See, people keep saying, oh, man, they're trying to tear down Diddy. He's literally went on an interview, on a public interview, and put himself in the play. He said, we. See, y'all, see, this is the thing, though. And you got people saying this on an open interview, and then mofo turn around, oh, y'all hating, y'all capping. Bro, let's be mature adults here. This man was with Puff. He told you. Once again, see, I'm gonna show people something. Because it's going to be a couple knuckleheads that come in the comments section running their mouth. It's going to be a couple knuckleheads. And to the person in Mills family said, check out what Suge Knight said. You a day late, dollar short. You need to check out past videos. We talked about that a week ago. Listen, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Listen to what he said again, bro. Listen to what Mark Curry said again. Mark Curry was right there with Bad Boy doing the we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Bad Boy for life. He's at that time, that's Mark Curry's time, right? Mark Curry's telling you, he said, we. See, this is the part that people got to comprehend. So when Katt Williams say, man, Diddy probably was spiking them bottles of baby oil, putting drugs in the baby oil, and subduing the victims with that baby oil. Listen, that's unfounded accusations. We're going to say that, right? But check this out, y'all. That's going to be tested in court because the feds have that confiscated. So you know they're going to test the baby oil. So if the baby oil was contaminated, they're going to prove that and show that in court through the test of the baby oil. Now, here's why people shouldn't just say, in my opinion, oh, man, what Katt Williams saying is BS, he hating. Katt Williams came out with the interview of the entire all-time on YouTube at the beginning of this year. And he said, and the year of 2024 will be the year of exposure of these cats. Everything he said so far was true in that interview. It was so many people that got mad at him about that interview. It was so many people that got hot and bothered by Katt Williams in that interview. You should have known when that many people get upset, when it's smoke, it's got daggone fire. And I think people misunderstood that. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in. We should have over 1,000 likes. Now, I want y'all to listen to what Mark Curry said. Mark Curry put himself in the play. Why would he lie? He's not saying, yeah, Diddy did this, Diddy did that, and I was just sitting back here. No. He put himself in the play. So that's why I say, damn, this man put himself in the play. He said, we. Listen. Use your listening skills, because I know y'all going to come in the comment section trying to argue with me, but we ain't going to do that today, because I'm going to play with the man who was there said.
Buffy, you was on Bad Boy. You know, looking at this lawsuit, Cassie, she claims that her and Diddy had freak-off sessions where they would get a male.
You talking about the freak-off session where they used to do in the studio and all of that over different entertainers' houses and stuff? Where they be having them parties where they won't invite you to? And they be like, we having a party tonight, but this ain't your kind of party. You be like, yeah, I ain't going. I don't want to go. Freak-off parties, when you go in there, they be, yo, let me tell you something. We used to go in the club. We go into the nightclub, right? And we go and get to the VIP. All of these girls come around the VIP, and they just be standing there. And like, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to get back with you. We got to rewind this back. We used to go when we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they'd been have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right? Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all opening up their mouth like little birds. They just run around just popping pills in their mouth. Pop, pill. And then that was the party. But all of the females that was in it, that's what they wanted. That was what it was part of the hip hop culture. We ain't see nothing wrong with it until Bill Cosby got in trouble. He did one too many. Man, look.
Now, see, here's where they're going to call a discrepancy. And I'm going to tell y'all where they're going to call a discrepancy in what he said. Listen to what he said about the spiked bottles. He said that they spiked the bottles without the girls knowing. So if the girls did not know you spiked the bottles, because they said, hey, don't touch those bottles over there, but touch these, then you've already put it out there that you have put the girls in a position to where they could not make a correct judgment for themselves. So by the time you said that came to pop pills in their mouth, allegedly, now they're already in a position to where they can't even make an educated decision because the bottles have been spiked and they already ready to go. So yeah, they might say, hey, yeah, pop me now, we'll do whatever you're gonna do. But that's after you don't spike the bottles. And you see, this is the type of stuff I try to tell y'all. These people are saying, how can anybody get upset when these people who are with Diddy are saying these things? It ain't like outside people just coming in, just hating and saying, oh, this, that, this, that. No. We're talking about people that was with this guy, putting themselves in on the play. Listen to what he said. He putting himself in on the play. He telling you how they used to set it up. It said that the bouncers told him, hey, don't touch them bottles over there. Touch those bottles. Them bottles, we spiked them bottles right there. That's a crime. That's a crime. Mark Curry worked with Diddy. He told you how the parties went down. He said they used to say, hey, man, we're going to have a party tonight, but you ain't trying to come to this party. This party we got tonight, this is an exclusive party. He told y'all that. He said, oh, yeah, them freak offs. Yeah. This man told y'all that on open internet, and he threw himself in the play. So how on God's green earth can people run around here acting like somebody hating on somebody? Because I seen y'all in the comments section talking about, oh, man, why y'all hating on the black man? Man, cut that out, bro. These the people that's with him saying that, bro. And I heard Master P say yesterday, Master P was like, yo, Diddy had snakes around him. He ain't have real cats around him. He said the reason why some of us didn't get caught up because we had real dudes around us. Diddy ain't had no real dudes around. He had a lot of fake dudes around him. That's what Master P said. That's what Master P said. See what I'm saying? So, and now, like I said before, these guys, Mark Curry done went and gave up the play. You don't think the feds already talked with him about the situation based off what he said in that interview and how he said that happened? So why would anybody come out here and capping and lying about the situation when the man himself said it? Now, let me keep playing this because I want y'all to listen to what he said. He said once again, before he said, and he said the girls was going for it, yeah. But you said that was after y'all spiked the bottles and get them slippery. That's what you said. So what the feds gonna do is they gonna take that. The feds are smart. They ain't stupid. All this information you think that we saying on them, man, the feds already know all this. Them dudes been moving. They got brains. So, like I said before, when dude said that, he don't already. They don't already admitted that Puff and them was committing crimes by spiking bottles. That's what they said they did. That's why, because if you spike the bottle, right, and you wanted the girls to know, you'd have told them, hey, them bottles spiked. Drink them Jones right now. No, he didn't say, hey, yeah, we told the girls the bottles were spiked. He said they spiked the bottles, separated them, told the dudes, hey, don't y'all drink them bottles over there. Drink them over there. Don't touch them bottles. Then he said they had it to get the girls wet. You understand what I'm saying? And then he said that the girls would just open their mouth and boop, they pop them straight like that. So that's what he said. That's what he said. So by the time they don't drink that bottle, man, they ain't even in a position to make a decision. That's why I said they're going to get this dude on admitting to crimes. And y'all can't get mad at me when these dudes admitting to crimes. When you admitting to crimes on a public platform, what the hell is we arguing about? Guys who was there admitting to crimes. I mean, we could say, hey, man, you ratted on your mans or whatever like that. You went out like that. That's it. But we can't say, hey, you a liar. You ain't there. How in the blue hell Can we listen to anybody who wasn't there talk about a situation where people was there just talk about it? Let's just make it make sense. That's like me right now going into any of y'all houses, or no, talking about what's going on in any of y'all houses, and I ain't never been in any of your house. That's like me saying, hey, man, yeah, man, hey, man, I don't believe you was doing that. I don't know you. I haven't been in your house. I haven't been around you. But the dudes that have been around you, this is what they're saying right here.
When we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they've been have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right? Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all running, opening up their mouth like little birds. He was running around just popping pills in their mouth. Pop, pill. And then that was the party. But all of the females that was in it, that's what they wanted. That was what party. It was part of the hip-hop culture. We ain't seen nothing wrong with it until Bill Cosby got in trouble.
See, and that's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to argue consent right there. See what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a thin line with that consent. They're going to say, well, did the girls consent to y'all spiking those bottles to get them in that position? They're going to try to say, this is what I'm telling y'all they're going to do. They're going to try to say you put them in an inebriated situation to where by the time you spiked them and they drunk those drinks, they was already in a situation where they couldn't mentally make a position or make a proper decision for what they wanted to do, because you had already put them in a different way. And he admitted that. See, that's why I keep trying to say people will attack you. People attack me for saying what they said. No. It's the same shit as that LeBron James stuff. LeBron James fans will come and attack you, but won't attack the people who's saying the shit. How you gonna attack me when I'm just saying what the man said out here in general public? Make it make sense. Let's keep going, man.
He did one too many. Man, look. Let me tell you something. I don't mean to cut you. This funny. I used to, we used to be on the road. You'd be like, yo, let me go to my Puff room, see what they doing. And you knock on Puff door, he'd be sitting there damn near butt naked. You ever just had a grown-ass man answer his hotel door butt naked, and they'd be like, come on in? You be like, I'll come back. You ever close your eyes, you be like, that shit not presentable. And then walk away, because see, what happens is, if they be like, come on in, and then you come on in, they be like, this man just came into my room, I'm sitting there butt-ass naked, I told him to come on in, and he came on in. You be like, so what's going on for the day? Acting like you don't notice he there naked. You be like, bro, put some clothes on. What are you doing? I don't want to see you naked. Grown man stuff. Yo, that's kind of disrespectful. So when you get, that's called the test off. How you make sure you breaking in. Yo, call the artist up here to the room.
Now let's stop right there. Now what Mark Curry said, my brother 78 Sports TV was doing a video about this the other day, about dudes that now you're going to that situation. If you see Puff in a room and he don't have no clothes on and you go in that room, that's your fault. That's your fault. You can't then come back and complain and say, oh, this, and the third. If you seen a grown man with no clothes on in the room and you going in the room and then afterwards you complain about, oh, America, see Puff. No. We ain't finna do that. We not finna do that. This man said that Puff would test you. He would come to the door with no clothes on at all. Think about that. And tell you to come in to see if you're going to come in. How in the world do you have some of these dudes that went in the door, but now you complaining about what happened to you when you went in the door, when you knew what time it was going in the door? See, this is the type of stuff I be trying to tell y'all about, bro. And these dudes be capping and getting upset because of what happened to them, but they sold their soul. They sacrificed themselves because they wanted that money. They wanted that fame. They wanted that paycheck. So when Diddy say, hey, come on in here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to be rich. You want to take your career to the next level. You want to be you want me to boost your career? Come on in here. Boom. Then after you get bust down, you feel guilty and you feel bad. You feel abused. You feel violated. But if as long as you in that circle, you feel like you famous. You feel like you get a check at that point in time. You don't feel nothing of it. But then if Puff don't follow through on what he said he gonna do, or whatever, now you come back, you upset, and you talking about how he took advantage of people. See, that right there, that's cap. That's all cap. See what I'm saying? And that ain't just for the brothers, that's for the ladies too. When you see him in that position and he tell you do this, you in your right mind and you go do that, you then can't come back complaining when you went in there and knew what was going on to that situation. This is the same thing. Let me say this to y'all. Bro, this is the same thing like ladies that go into a hotel room with a man. Hold on. Why is you going up to a man's hotel room if you don't really know him like that? Make it make sense. You don't really know him like that, but you go into his hotel room. Come on, bro. Let's stop this. Let's be mature adults and tell the truth. You go into his hotel room. You going up in his bedroom. You just met him a day ago. You going into his bedroom like, yeah, I'm going up here in his bedroom. You get into the bedroom, and then you start acting crazy, funny. But you walked into the bedroom. He didn't force you to go in there. You went in there. You didn't say, nah, I don't want to go in there. I want to leave. You walked into the bedroom. That's on you. You a man. You knock on Diddy's door. He comes with nothing on, tells you to come in. You go in the door, that's on you. That's on you. And I don't want to hear about if they did this. No. I'm talking about if you go over there and you see what time it is and you still participate, that's on you. That's on you. You can't thank them because you know what you was getting into and you was willing to sacrifice that for fortune, for fame, for all these things. And I ain't even talking about the spike drinks. I'm not talking about that. I'm on something completely different right now. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Right? So you know this. He's telling you this is what you got to do if you want to advance or make it to this point with me. And this is the part where I keep trying to tell y'all this, man. And y'all get mad when somebody tell y'all what the real is, bro. A lot of them dudes that's complaining walk through that door with Diddy, man. And now they feel away because their career didn't pan out the way they wanted it to, or something happened, and now they upset. Saying that they got violated when realistically, they walked through that door willingly. Willingly. Now, we ain't with the beatings of the chicks and all this other stuff. We ain't with that. We not with the spiking the bottle so they don't know. We ain't with all that. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Drugging chicks and stuff like that. We not with that. But what we talking about is that a lot of these people and this is the thing, a lot of people was consensual with some of this stuff. And then as soon as it turned into a Fed case, now they want to turn around and flip on Diddy and put it all on Diddy and say Diddy did all of this. You think Diddy could do all of this by himself? You really think one man could do all of that by himself? No, it had to be a lot of people complicit in this situation. Had to be a lot of people complicit in that situation. A lot of people. So I'm just telling y'all what it is. Now let's finish listening to what he said.
He like, yo, let me go to my Puff room and see what they doing. And you knock on Puff door, he be sitting there damn near butt naked. You ever just had a grown-ass man answer his hotel door butt naked and they be like, come on in? You be like, I'll come back. You ever close your eyes, you be like, I guess you're not presentable. And then walk away, because see, what happens is, if they be like, come on in, and then you come on in, they be like, this man just came into my room, I'm sitting there butt-ass naked, I told him to come on in, and he came on in. You be like, so what's going on for the day? Acting like you don't notice he there naked. You be like, bro, put some clothes on. What are you doing? I don't want to see you naked. Grown man stuff. Yo, that's kind of disrespectful. So when you get, that's called the test off. How you make sure you breaking in. Yo, call the artist up here to the room, tell him I want to have a meeting by my tub. He be in there by the tub and stuff, soaking and stuff. Butt ass naked. You be like, how the hell am I supposed to have a meeting with a nigga butt naked in the tub? Nah, man.
See, he giving y'all the play. And shout out to my boy Hitman X. He says, no disrespect, why we entertaining Katt? Because everything Katt said was true from the beginning of this year when he had the biggest interview in YouTube history. That's why we entertaining Katt. Katt Williams had the biggest interview in YouTube history. And everything he said in that interview, damn it turned out to be true so far. He named names and said this was a year of exposure. And named names and told you what was going on in Hollywood. Told you how dudes were selling their soul. Told you how people were selling their ass. And guess what? That shit all came off. And everything he was saying was right. Mass, what up, homie? Salute. And just like, did y'all just hear what he just said just then? Mark Curry. Mark Curry said, man, that's a violation. When you ask a man to do it. Listen to what Mark Curry just said. I want to talk about what he just said. That little last part, what he said. I want to get on that. I answer my boy Hitman because that's the homie right there. But I want y'all to listen to this part.
What are you doing? I don't want to see you naked. Grown man stuff. Yo, that's kind of disrespectful. So when you get, that's called the test off. How you make sure you breaking in. Yo, call the artist up here to the room. Tell him I want to have a meeting by my tub. He be in there by the tub and stuff, soaking and stuff. Butt ass naked. He be like,
see? So you got an artist. You got an artist. You got a meeting. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me, Hitman. You said, yeah, speaking on something without a solution. There is a solution. Put their bitch asses in prison. That's the solution. Put their ass in prison. You out here beating up on chicks, drugging chicks, all this other shit like this. Throw their ass in jail. That's the solution. You throw enough of these motherfuckers, get enough of these motherfuckers off the streets. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So there is a solution. Throw their sorry asses in prison. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's the solution right there. And so, look, listen. Here's the point, right? Here's the point of what Mark Curry was saying. So they basically initiated you. So he, like he said Puff will be in a think about this. He said Puff will be in a tub, butt ass naked, glistening coming all down his chest. Talking about he want to have a business meeting with you. Come on in here and have a meeting with me. That's how he break you in to see where you at with it. Now and a lot of people went in the room in those meetings. They went in that room in those meetings seeing this. But now you mad. When you went in the room, you was willing to sell your soul. That's selling your soul, putting yourself in a compromising position when you know what time it is. Anybody tell you to come to we got a business meeting, but I'm going to sit here in a tub butt ass naked while you sit here and look at me and we having a conversation. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? So what Mark Curry is saying, there ain't no contemplating that shit, what he's saying, bro. There is no contemplation of what Mark Curry said right there, bro. And he said that's how Puff and would initiate these people. But guess what? That didn't mean in that situation that he forced you against your consent. That means that you just a nasty, freaky mofo that was willing to do anything for fortune and fame. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I know a lot of people that's willing to do that. A lot of people that's listening to this video right now. If they thought Puff could make them a millionaire, they'll humiliate themselves. It's sad, but it's true. A lot of people listening to this video right now that's not saying nothing in the comment section. Salute to Misty with the donation. I appreciate you. That's not saying nothing in the comment section. Y'all know what? Check it out, y'all. You know what they'll be willing to do? Anything. Anything to become a millionaire, become famous. You know a lot of them people become famous like that? From selling their soul. Doing these different things to get in these different circles. Initiation. And these things like that. See what I'm saying? And so you see this type of stuff. And some people tell you, I don't care. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get that money. I've heard people say that before. I've literally heard people say, I don't care. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to that money. Throw away all morals, principles, honor, and respect. See what I'm saying? And so I'm just telling y'all, a lot of people that's in Hollywood, that's how they came up in Hollywood, doing all this type of crazy, freaky shit. So they going to be on those tapes. They're going to be on those tapes, right? Point blank, period. And somebody says, how do you spike baby oil? It's easy. Open the cap of the bottle injected with something, some other type of liquid that's a drug that can go through the skin or things like this and do different things to your body. What do you mean? How do you spike baby oil? It's easy, brother. You don't know? You need to understand this stuff, bro. Y'all dudes is late.
By the tub and stuff, soaking and stuff, butt ass naked. You be like, how the hell am I supposed to have a meeting with a nigga butt naked in the tub? Nah, man, come back, man. Let me know when you're presentable. That and then freak off parties, man. Listen, I'm not an angel. I ain't never did nothing morally incorrect, but I definitely done. The girls definitely have my share of pretty women and being famous. It just came with the life. But also what came with it was a lesson. Also what came with it was, you know what, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and still expect to find somebody to truly love you. That right there, those kind of parties kept me from finding somebody who really cared about me. And it took me to leave those kind of parties, those kind of people, all that energy alone, just to even better understand me. That's what I did. That's where I've been. That's why I totally vanished from everything and said, you know, I'm going to be a better man, a stronger man. And that's what I recommended that he do. I'd be like, bro, it's time for you to be a stronger, a bigger person. But he still wanted to remain minute. And that's what's happening to him today. See him.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Him opening up the door naked, man. That's weird behavior.
Yeah. Anytime a man's naked around you and they feel comfortable with being naked around you, you know what I'm saying? You be like, something ain't right, man. What do you know what I mean? You know I knocked on the door. You knew it was another dude at the door. Like when I knocked, you know what I'm saying? Then you just go open the door, come on in. Walking with his butt out. You know, nah, I just closed the door. I see you later, bro. I guess y'all not ready for the day.
See? Hey, and that's the type time he said dude was on, man. Just walking around with his beefcake out and his cheeks out, man. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. But if you go through that door, that's you. That's you. If you go through that door, that's you. That's you. I'm gonna say it again. If you go through that door, that's you. That's you. That's you. That is you. That is you. If you go through that damn door. Period, bro. And I don't think people really understand that, man. You understand? I don't think people understand that, bro. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things that, you know, there's people, and this dude even said, if I die, look at Diddy. Make it make sense. He said, if I die for this interview, he said, look at Diddy. That's what he said. So when y'all talk about, oh, what do they mean, the force? This dude was afraid of his life. He said that. He said he was in fear of his life. Listen up. Shout out to all the dialogue.
You and Diddy, right? What was the issue between both of y'all that made y'all fall out?
We fell out because I call it a breach of contract, the same way he said the liquor company breached the contract with him. I fell out with him because he didn't put my product on the shelf the way that he feels like or felt like they should have put his product on the shelf. I felt like he didn't give me the opportunity that he feels like the liquor company didn't give him the opportunity. We fell out for the same reasons why he's complaining right now. He's complaining about the same things I've been telling him about him a long time ago. But it only matters when they did it to him. It didn't matter when he was doing it to everybody else. So I kind of knew at that time that, you know, what was stopping me from becoming successful as an artist was because of him. And then I thought about, you know, everything that I was working hard for, all of the people who I was living for, dreams I was trying to make come true. And then what you really did was just, you kind of just messed it up for all of that for me. So I grew upset with that. And then he didn't have no compassion, no heart, like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry that things didn't work out with you with this music career. But what I can do is secure you with this much, right? You can go try to get your life back on track. You know, maybe go buy a few houses. You like to do some carpentry, rehab, things like that. He never did nothing like that. It was just like, F you. Like, F you. You know what I'm saying? So when he said, I was like, fuck you. So I'm going to write a book. And then I wrote this book. I wrote this book in 2009. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to attach something to you that's always going to make me money no matter what. So I wrote this book and I attached it to him. And that was my way of saying that I'm going to get my money from you one way or another. I'm going to make it. And that's when I did this. I already knew. And when I did this, I already knew it was over. I tried to tell him, I said, look, I'm going to write a tell-all book. I'm doing my story about my life. I guess he thought it wasn't nothing. And then, you know, and I did it. A lot of people tried to say that they was going to write a story about a tell-all story. And a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to make their tell-all story. It seemed like everybody who was going to make a tell-all story, something happened to them. I mean, and I say something for, you know, make things clear. Me is the walk that I live. The only person on the face of this planet that I ever could have that kind of altercation with, to where if something ever was to happen to me, man, look at him. It ain't nothing great happen to me by accident. I'm not going to go trip and bump my nose on a wall. I'm not gonna have no pneumonia or nothing like that. You understand? And if anything you ever see anything happen like that with me, you already know. But it won't always happen. You know what I'm saying?
So he's basically saying if something happened to my life, look at Diddy. He's saying Diddy who did it. See, and these dudes are saying this stuff on open interviews. Bro, listen, I don't know how much more. And see, look, people will attack me, but won't attack these people that are saying these things. See what I'm saying? Only a few cats moving like that and going at these dudes that's saying this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Out here in the open public. That man set up there and said, you know what I mean? That the man offered him to come into the room with no clothes on, bro. And he told him, nah, man, you obviously not ready for the date. I'll see you later when you got some clothes on, bro. But then some people, they gonna mosey and take their ass on up in there. Why? Because they willing to do whatever it is to get to the top. And I'm telling y'all this, people are willing to sell their soul, bro. They willing to sell their soul, brother. And I'm telling y'all, man, the price is cheap, man. The price is cheap. You take your ass in one of them rooms where Diddy's in the shower, taking a shower, having a conversation with you, and you got to watch him take a shower. You subject yourself to that, that's your fault. That's on you. You understand? So this man don't told y'all. This man, they spiking bottles. This man making people go through humiliation rituals. All of this type of stuff, man. You understand what I'm saying? Look at this shit, man.
Do you recall any situations where you seen Diddy get into it with a female?
Now, let's say cases like, let's say a case where it might be a female that likes you. She naturally just like you, but he likes her, but she likes you. He's upset about that. He don't like that, the fact that she like you and don't like him, because he done worked hard to get the money, the jewelry, the cars, the house, the pool, the everything else that he think he needs in order to make himself feel like that person, that man. And then you don't have to have none of that, and this female still likes you even more than she likes him. He hates that. So that to me, I call that a man who has a problem with real men.
That's crazy, man. So he'll feel a type of way of a female when one of his friends and not him.
Yeah, you know, he got to be the one, the shiny suit. That's why he put on the shiny suit. It's only one shiny suit. Can't be two shiny suits in the video, man. It's only one shiny. It can't be two kings under one castle. He know those words. Milk knows those words, man. Milk knows those words.
Have you and Diddy ever got into it over a female?
Yeah. I had this, one time. You know, I want y'all to know this. These stories are strictly for when I was young and I didn't know no better. But now that I'm a grown man, my whole life has changed, man. I'm a different kind of individual. But yeah, one time, a couple of times, or even the dancers, like the dancers used to come do the tryouts. They be showing up to the tryout room and all of this. I'm like, yeah, I'm going there. So I'd be like, ooh, look at her. That's the one right there. So I go get the baddest ones, because plus all of the females naturally like me. I don't know what it was, but I knew they naturally liked me, and I felt it because I like me like that too, right? So he'd be like, yo, the girls, it was one girl. Can I tell a long story? You want me the short story?
No, go for it. Go for it.
All right, I'm going to give you the long story. So I seen this girl in the club that was a background dancer. She's in the Club Cheetah one night. And I went to the club and I seen her with Mario Winan hat on. So I said, where's Mario? She said, oh, he's not here. He stayed at home. I said, who you in here with? She was like, oh, I'm by myself. I said, where you going? She said, I got to get on the flight in the morning and go back to Canada. I said, okay, well, where you going to stay tonight? She said, well, I don't have no place. I said, want to come back to my place? She said, yeah. So we went back to my place, and then we had a lot of fun. I'm talking about a lot of fun, whole bunch of fun. So then we go on, she going on tour. We going on tour to Jamaica. She come to the tryout, boom. So she like, boom. She like, at the end of the tryout, she like, I said, where you staying at this time? She say, well, I'm here from Canada. I ain't got no place right now. I said, want to come back to my room? She said, yeah. So we had some more fun. So we get to the tour, and Puff come up to me. He said, hey, Mark, I want to ask you a question. He said, did you sleep with her? I was like, yeah. Because I ain't want to lie, act like, no, I didn't. I was like, yeah. He said, how did you do it? I said, I did it like a grown man. I did it like you're supposed to, right? And then right after that, the girl was off the tour. Never seen her again. Kicked her right on off the tour. Second time, I'm in the Bahamas, run across a girl. He like, Mark, where you get this girl from? I said, I got her from the club. He said, she kind of bad. He said, if you give your girl to me, I'll give you one of my girls. I said, Puff, I can't give you no girl. I said, but if I walk away and she like you, then that's what it is. But I walk away and go to the store and leave her in the studio. I come back and she boot up with you and y'all together. I'm going to be like, hey, okay. I ain't going to have nothing to do with it. So I come back, the girl mad. She said, why you leave me here with this creep? I said, where's Puff Daddy? Who else? I couldn't even leave you with someone better. I thought you would be happy. She was like, no, I'm not happy. I don't like this dude. I said, damn. Then he's looking at me. He was like, yo, get out of my face, because you know what I do to girls like this? I was like, I don't know. But he was already ready to hit her. He was like, I spit on her. So then she was like, well, I told him I ain't like him, but I got a twin sister. But I told him she won't like him either. That's when he really got mad. I had to get that girl up out of there quick, because I realized he was going to try to hit my girl or be violent towards my girl because my girl didn't like her. See, money can't make females like you. He the kind that think that they're going to like him because he got some money. All of the pretty females I know in the world, man, they don't like you for no money, man. They like you for your heart, especially if she's a female of substance.
See, the fans gonna use all that. When he said the way he talked, the way he said that Diddy was like, remember they used to put it in an indictment. They was like he used force to make the woman do what he wanted to do. He said that the man said, you know what I do to girls like this? It's like he quoted what Diddy said, and it was like Diddy threatened to split on her and said more and do some more stuff. He said he thought Diddy was gonna hurt the chick. You know what I'm saying? And why would he say that? Why would he say that? This is what his road dog Mark Curry said. Mark Curry said Diddy was so mad that he slept with one of them chicks because he wanted all them chicks, that he's kicked her off the tour. And then another chick, he said he just left her with Diddy, and she was like, why you leave me with this monster? That's his words. That's Mark Curry words, who was with Puff on the tour. Why he gotta lie? And he said that. Listen, we'll play once again, because we can get out here in a few minutes. Listen to this.
Thought you would be happy. She was like, no, I'm not happy. I don't like this dude. I said, damn, then he's looking at me. He was like, yo, get out of my face, because you know what I do to girls like this? I was like, I don't know, but he was already ready to hit her. He was like, I spit on her.
See, he said he was already ready to hit her. Man, the feds eat that shit up when he said that, bro. And I'm just trying to tell y'all this, man. So if he really was saying this type of stuff, and what Mark Curry and them guys were saying was true, man, what else we talking about, man? They gonna take Mark Curry's word for it because he put himself into play with the spiked bottles. Why would else would he put himself into play if he was just lying or hating on Diddy? He put himself into play. You understand what I'm saying? He put himself into play. Point blank, period. So you guys gotta look at these situations, man, and really understand what these guys are saying, man. Like he's saying that, bro, this dude really was threatening the chick like he was gonna hit her, threatening to spit on her. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Then you got Gene Deal saying that the man, you know what I'm saying, put his hands on his own mama, man. Like, come on, like, bro, I hate dudes like that, man. And people wonder why I go so hard on Diddy, man. Bro, I go so hard on Diddy, bro, because I hate a dude that won't fight no other dude. Like they say, everybody say you ran from Pac when y'all came face to face at the award show. But you'll beat up on these ladies, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you're gonna square off with it, man, you should be willing to square off with a dude, man. If you brolic like that, if you built like that, if you tough like that in real life, you understand what I'm saying? In real life, though, if a dude approach you and he really want that level of smoke with you as a man, you ain't willing to give him that smoke, but you out here threatening to beat up chicks. So, man, that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's wife. That's somebody. And listen, I feel that way because what if that's your grandmother? What if that's your aunt? What if that's your mom's? What if that's your sister and you ain't there to defend them? Damn it, you want somebody else to defend them for you. You'll be fucked up if somebody did some shit to your sister and nobody defended her because everybody was like, well, shit, that ain't my family. I ain't this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think people don't look at it like that. I look at that shit like that, bro. I look at a nigga like that and say, nigga, you hit that girl right there, nigga. That's a black girl right there. You hit that girl right there. That's a young girl right there, man. You know what I'm saying? She got a family. And I know one thing, and I take this in every aspect of my life, y'all. Like, for example, if I'm riding down the street and I see a poor lady or a poor person that ain't got shit, that's got like missing limbs or something like that. Sometimes I see them on the street, they have missing limbs sitting on the side, right? I'm gonna give them some money. I'm gonna throw them something, right? I ain't saying I'm doing this to everybody, just any and everybody. I'm talking about people I see that's handicapped and stuff like that that really can't help themselves, right? Because I'm always thinking like, what if that was my mom's out there? What if that was my family out there? Like God bless me and put me in a situation where that's not my family, but that's somebody else's family. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So I always do that because you always know that your blessings gonna come back to you when you do good like that. When you bless other people and you do good to other people, then blessings gonna come back to you like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really didn't rock with Diddy when I seen that video, bro. When I seen that video, that shit like, you know what I'm saying? It made me see this dude in a whole different light. Like, bro, you out here trying to field goal this girl head, bro. You try to kick a 50-yard field goal with that girl head like that, bro. But you won't fight this dude over here? You running from that smoke? You understand what I'm saying? But then your main man, Mark Curry, say you out here ready to fight chicks, spit on chicks, beat chicks. Come on, dog. What type of time is that?
Hey, okay. I ain't gonna have nothing to do with it. So I come back, the girl mad. She said, why you leave me here with this creep? I said, where's Puff Daddy? Who else? I couldn't even leave you with someone better. I thought you would be happy. She was like, no, I'm not happy. I don't like this dude. I said, damn. Then he's looking at me. He was like, yo, get out of my face, because you know what I do to girls like this? I was like, I don't know. But he was already ready to hit her. He was like, I spit on her. So then she was like, well, I told him I ain't like him, but I got a twin sister. But I told him she won't like him either. That's when he really got mad. I had to get that girl up out of there quick because I realized he was going to try to hit my girl or be violent towards my girl because my girl didn't like him. See, money can't make females like you. He the kind that think that they're going to like him because he got some money. All of the pretty females I know in the world, man, they don't like you for no money, man. They like you for your heart, especially if she's a female of substance. You know, that's just my opinion.
And that's facts. And a lot of these chicks, unfortunately, aren't. Some of them are, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them is out here shaking their ass and willing to do whatever it is to get that dollar. You understand what I'm saying? That's just facts, bro. A lot. That's why I always tell ladies, man, get yourselves right, man. Fellas need to too, but get yourselves right, man. Because a lot of ladies ain't out here moving right, man. They out here willing to do whatever for the almighty dollar. You know what I'm saying? They willing to pop it, lock it, stop it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, man, that's on you. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta get yourself right, man. So, but you guys, let me know what y'all think, man. Hey, y'all click that link that's pinned at the top of the comment section, and subscribe to my podcast show because, as I told you guys, I'm going live on the podcast show tonight. We already got the live set up for tonight. I'll be going live on the podcast show tonight, and I got 5 live shows every week on my podcast show. So y'all make sure that you guys subscribe to the podcast show tonight. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section. And tonight we're going to be talking about that janky ass lawyer Diddy hired. We're gonna be talking about that on the live podcast show tonight because that dude, bro, if I'm Diddy, I fire that clown and I get another lawyer, man. Matter of fact, Diddy would be better off with a court-appointed lawyer, to be honest with you, bro. Because that lawyer he got right there, bro, that lawyer ain't gonna set his ass up for failure and take all his goddamn money, whatever he gonna have left. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Let me know in the comment section if you guys click that link and subscribe to the podcast show, and be ready to see that live show tonight. And this other content I have on the podcast too. So y'all click that link and subscribe. I'm gone. Holla. Yo, holla back. I appreciate y'all. And y'all smash the like button. Salute.